We are at Six Flags Darien Lake here in New York. It's in the middle of absolutely nowhere. All these back roads, we took all these back roads to get here. Pretty wild. Six Flags Darien Lake. This is one of the cleanest, most family-friendly Six Flags parks I've ever been to. It doesn't have the best roller coasters. It has some good ones, but they could really use a nice new roller coaster there. But they do have Superman, the Ride of Steel, and it's a pretty sweet, intimate, older. It does have some shaky spots on the track, but it does have some speed and definitely some airtime. I do like the restraints they have on this. It's the older style, the T-bar. Gonna go get on Predator. Just did Superman. That was fantastic. So we got on Predator. I can't say that I was real impressed with it, but I did notice they had the Titan track on certain spots, which obviously smoothed those spots out, but the rest of it was really rough. And I don't know if this is very common with the Titan track, but it definitely felt like it slowed the train down. Maybe somebody can comment below and let me know if this is a common thing with the Titan track. So walking around the rest of this park, everything was very well kept. The maintenance crew must do a heck of a job. From what I noticed, all the rides looked very, very nice. No paint missing and a bunch of stuff that you see that's very common in a lot of the other Six Flags parks. The landscaping was very well put together. They had a campground on site, which that was pretty cool. There was like 2 or 3 different entrances into the park. And I gotta say, it's beautiful. I mean, a lot of places to walk around. The campground has a lot to offer. They offer little cabins as well. So if you don't have a camper, you could also rent one of their cabins. This here is Moto Coaster, and it's a Zamperla launch coaster. And it was pretty sweet ride, pretty cool trains. There's really no theming whatsoever with this ride other than the trains, that they are basically a motorcycle that you sit on. But height requirement, only 48 inches, so my daughter was able to ride it. She loved it. It's basically like a little Wild Mouse style roller coaster, but has some nice little bank turns and stuff like that. But this here is a Viper. I'm not going to comment too much on that because I did not get to ride it, but it's an old Arrow looper, and then a Larson looper. I'm not going to say too much about that because I also did not get to ride that. These here are pretty cool. You want to get on one here? Scooter Pals. So new for the 2023 season are these fur wheelers, and they are pretty sweet. We had a great time. I went all around the park with my daughter. Fairly inexpensive, around $26 for an hour, so that was pretty cool. The Rowdy's Ridge. We're taking a little cruise on this thing. Whoa! Jeez. As she almost crashed us into a wall. But there is moose on the loose. Oh, whoa, whoa. Are you kidding me? There is the safety department.
We're not going to the
there's
safety.
Viper.
We're not going. We're
Keep
here.
going. There is the Hoop and Holla.
What?
Little roller coaster. There's Mind Eraser. So Tantrum, I'm not going to say too much about it. It's one of the small scale Gerstlauer coasters. It fits perfectly in this park, I must say, but it looks like a pretty cool ride. Love that beyond vertical drop. They did have some nice water rides, a couple of them. One of the places that this park really excelled in was their variety of children's rides, especially with a child in the under 48-inch category. And I would say there was probably a good 15 to 20 different rides for the younger kids to do. So this park really has a lot to offer for young kids. So that's going to pretty much conclude my little tour here of Six Flags Darien Lake. I just want to say, if you get the chance or the opportunity to get to this smaller Six Flags park, I shouldn't even say small because it's pretty large given the fact that it has a campground, but definitely get to it. It has a lot to offer. Thanks so much for watching.